Hello guys, I'm Paris Yopson and welcome back to my channel. And as you can see, again, no momentum throughout the day today also, right? I mean, these days, this kind of market that we are seeing, I mean, momentum is like rarely seen in these kinds of market, right? I mean, sure, we saw very good momentum on Thursday, but even that was like after so long, right? I mean, we haven't really seen so much momentum through intraday momentum, right, for so much time now, right? I mean, if you see, this candle is a big candle over here. I mean, you could say there's a momentum over there, there's a momentum, like, I mean, there's a momentum over there, a momentum over there, and that's about it, right? I mean, yeah, again, one more momentum over here also, right? And I mean, if you see so many days, the market has just been, be moving sideways or like not doing much momentum, right, in intraday, and that's actually not proving so great for my strategy, but it's all right. Not a big deal anyways, right? But anyways, if you see, what can we expect from the market tomorrow, right? Today there's a Fed decision, and markets could open either with a big gap up or a big gap down depending on how the Fed's decision comes out. So first of all, let's talk about the gap ups and the gap downs. We'll talk about the flat scenario afterwards because that's the least probable scenario for tomorrow. So if we open with any sort of a gap down, right, in a daily chart, if you see, Bank Nifty has made a doji candle, right? Pretty much a doji candle over here. So that means that either we could start going down from here, or either we could continue this up move. Either this could be a pause candle, or either this could be a candle on the top, right? So very simple over here. 44,000 becomes very important over here, right? 44,000 is a psychological support. And if we break 44,000, a lot of PE sellers who would have sold 44,000 PE today after the gap up, right? I mean, after the gap up, all the PE sellers who would have sold 44,000 PE, they'll start panicking, right? So very simply, tomorrow, if we open any sort of a gap down below 44,000, we can expect a good momentum on the downside, at least till 43,850 to 40. I'm really sorry. Yeah, 43,850 to 43,800, this zone. And then either we could see again an up move in the second half, right? Because this whole market is a buying market, as you can see, right? So maybe we could make some sort of a candle like this, maybe some sort of a candle like this. And yeah, something like that, right? Maybe a bullish hammer candle, right? So we could see again a buying in the second half. But if that does not happen, since tomorrow is a expiry, you guys can go ahead and create whatever swings are created. You guys can trail your stop loss to over there, and if those swings are broken, so let me just give you a very fast example of what I'm really talking about, right? So say tomorrow we open somewhere near 43,915, we go up from here, and we start going down over here, right? Till 43,850. So your stop loss will then become 43,976 first of all. And once we start, maybe after here we start going up again, then you guys should go ahead and remove your sell position over here. Although say if we do start moving down from here, right, then this swing becomes your stop loss 43,870, and maybe afterwards we start moving up again from here, right? So that could be your plan for tomorrow. And yeah, that's your plan for Bank Nifty tomorrow, because again, this whole market is a buying market, and you really, I think what could happen is that people could start buying on dips, right? The institutions, like something that happened over here, right? I mean, who was expecting that this kind of buying would come in at this point, right? So anyways, that's about it for the gap down. Same with gap up. If we open with a gap up, wait for some sort of a pullback and then start buying in the market. Although if we do open with a gap up, I'm really not expecting market to come down in the second half, because then because there is really not much resistance on the upside. So yeah, pretty much, until and unless we break the previous day's low, I don't think we will see a very very good pullback in the second half, as we could see in the selling side, right? Because Bank Nifty is hovering near the all-time high, right? It's not like Bank Nifty has been down so much from the all-time high, so people are still interested in buying even at these levels. Now what about let's talk about the flat scenario. If we do open flat, it's very simple. Once we cross 44,140, you guys can go ahead and start buying over here, and your first target can easily become 43,300, maybe 43,400 also for tomorrow. So what you can do is, your first target can easily become 43,300, where you can square off your half quantity and let the yeah, and trail your other half till 44,400 on the upside, right? On the downside, again, if we open flat and start crossing 44,000, I would recommend you guys to please wait for at least one candle closing below 44,000, because as I said, this is a buying market. Again, something like this could also happen over here. So at least wait for one candle closing below 44,000, after 115-minute candle closing, after which you guys can go ahead and take positions, right? Now what's with Nifty? Simply speaking, again, same thing with Nifty. If you see in the daily chart, Nifty has made a doji candle over here. Either we could start moving down from here, or either we could start moving up from here, as we saw in Bank Nifty. So very simply speaking, if we open with any sort of a gap up, right, on the upside, if you see there are what resistances are over here. If you see, 18,800 is one of the resistances on the upside, right? But before that, there is really not much resistance that you guys can see up over there. So any sort of a gap up near 18,700, maybe any sort of a gap up even near 18,800, and I would recommend you guys to wait for a pullback, and only then enter, because things over here could get very volatile in Nifty, right? So wait for at least some sort of a pullback. Once you see a pullback, and once then you see price action being made in 15-minute chart, something like in Bank Nifty that was made, something like this. If you see price action being made in the 15-minute chart, only then go ahead and enter in Nifty. On the downside, again, if we start moving down from here, I'm really not expecting Nifty to hold at this position, to hold this to hold this level in this market, right? So any sort of a gap down below 18,600, and we can expect at least a move till 18,500. That should be your first target, and your second target then becomes 18,420 on the downside, right? Yeah. So what if we open flat? If we open flat, wait for at least one 15-minute closing, even in Nifty. Although, no, not a 15-minute closing. Wait for at least 18,600 to be crossed. Well, you'll be like, why 18,600 to be crossed, right? Because there is a gap over here which is still not filled, right? So what could happen is a Nifty could come down from here, maybe till 18,620, 615, 610. It could come down over here, take support, and start moving up again, because the gap is filled, right? And whenever gaps are filled, they either act as a resistance or a support. And in this scenario, it will act as a support, right? So you must have taken positions once we crossed 18,630, and you'll be like, okay, I'll hold my position. Nifty has already moved down 20, 30 points. It will probably move down, but it never moved down from there, right? So wait for at least a closing below 18,600 in either of these scenarios before going ahead and selling in Nifty. On the upside, 18,700, as I said, becomes very important. Once we cross 18,700 on the upside, you guys can go ahead and take a trade over here. Your first target can easily become 18,800 on the upside. So I guess that was it for today. I hope you have a profitable expiry tomorrow. Oh wait, is the expiry tomorrow or day after tomorrow? I think the expiry is the expiry is tomorrow. So anyways, I hope you have a very profitable expiry, and I'll see you tomorrow in another video. And thank you for watching till the end. Bye bye.